Ladies and gentlemen, this doesn't just apply to just women, and this doesn't just apply to dating. It can apply to friendships or whatever, right? But you could have been dealing with disrespect on top of disrespect on top of disrespect, and from the outside looking in, you like, man, why the fuck you still staying around this person? This person has shown you multiple times they don't rock with you, or that they don't care about you, even if it's performative, even if it's not really their true feelings for you, but they're still disrespecting you. It doesn't matter. You still should have left. Sometimes it's that one last disrespect. It can be small compared to the other ones, and that would be your light bulb. It could have been they could have let a third party come and attack you. They could have said something very hurtful. They could have done something, whatever it might be. That was the last straw on the camel's back, and it would hit you literally like a ton of bricks, because it's like, wow, like this person isn't the person I thought. Like, you almost get disgusted by the sight of them because you no longer recognize them anymore. Your feelings drastically change from hurt, from anger to hurt, confusion, disappointment to just indifference. That doesn't mean that you don't care or you don't go through waves of emotions, but you will never look at that person the same again. Even if days, weeks, months go by and y'all see each other, or y'all, piece it up or whatever, it still will never feel the same. Even if you try, it will never be the same. Won't deal, even if you do decide to deal with them, you won't deal with them the same way that you did before. Not even close. Or better yet, you won't deal with their ass at all. You don't have to talk down and trash them. Because I feel like if you gotta talk shit and trash a person and do all this extra shit just to, show how much you don't care, that means you are putting a lot of energy into this person. You care more than you let on. And usually people who perform in indifference are people that's trying to appease someone else or to convince themselves that they don't care. Again, that still requires a lot of energy. When you like really are indifference, you don't have to block, unblock, stalk, and cuss each other out and calling each other out of their name and all this weird ass shit. You just like, hey, it is what it is. You have outgrown what was once familiar to you, what was once unhealthy. This is why you don't rush the healing process. Everybody gets hit with that feeling in different times. You can't rush it. And again, while you're going through those waves, don't just sit and, wallow about it. Just still live your life. Still look good. Still go to the gym. Still hang out. It's going to hit you periodically. And trust and believe it's going to hit them too. I don't give a damn what they say. They could sit here and try to appease the next person or convince themselves, even if it's nobody else in the picture. They can convince themselves, and that's not to say that they're trying to reconcile with you or piece things up. But once you once had feelings for a person, and y'all, especially everything has hit the fan, all, discombobulated, once the silence hit, because it don't hit immediately. It don't hit in the first couple of days. It might take a week, it might take a month, it might shit, who knows. But once it hits them, they're gonna be like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have reacted like that. Maybe I could have handled it this way. Maybe if I would have did it that way, we could have been cool, or we could have not had burned the bridge. No matter what it is, but that's not your decision to force it on them. It just will happen naturally, just like how it's happening naturally for you.